What's up, collective? My name is JBambii, aka Oprah Gucci, aka Jasmine, and I'm here with a little smoke in my eye with the tarot reading for the collective for 2024. Happy New Year. Welcome to what is about to be another year on this planet, on planet Earth. It's a lot to be grateful for, a lot of gratitude to be had. But also at the same time, it's been really hard. And I've been on some what the fuck be going on this planet? Like, can we do something else? I don't know. Whatever the case may be. This year has been really long. I've done a lot of great things. I've gone through a lot of terrible stuff. And either way, they've helped me be and get where I'm at right now. So thank you. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. Um, yeah, my artistry has pushed me and taken me pretty far. Like Chaos is almost at 2,000 views in less than a couple months, and that shit is so cool to me. Like, I really love that video and really love the art and music that will be coming after it, and I'm excited for y'all to see the rest. So we're doing the reading for the collective. I'm excited to share that with y'all. We're going to pull 3 cards. Usually I do it is I pull 3 cards, and then you get the card at the bottom of the deck, right? This is what I'll be doing. So 2 things. This is the official 2024 reading for the collective. New Year's Day, New Year's Eve, New Year's reading, 2024 New Year reading for the collective. I have also done a bonus reading, but it's not on Instagram, it's on YouTube. So if you want to watch the bonus reading for December, it is on YouTube. So I will have both of those uploaded as soon as possible. One will be uploaded today, and the other one will be uploaded on New Year's Day, January 1st, 2024. So I was recording it, and then usually I have both of them on Instagram and YouTube, but the one for Instagram didn't save. It kept saying it was like fucking bad connection or some fucking weird ass shit. It was so fucking irritating. I was just like, gee, I'm so over this. So it didn't save on Instagram, but I have it saved on my other device that I use for YouTube. So it's cool. Let's get into it because I'm excited to see. I'm a little nervous. I'm a little shaken, but I kid you not. I mean, at this point with reading and everything like that, you really can't guess what's going to happen. You really can't guess what is going to transpire. You can't always see it. Like, this year taught me that, like, the cards will tell you, you will have heads up, but there'll be times you just forget that shit. I forgot hella shit. I watched the reading for the collective for 2023 this year. I watched the 2023 reading today before I did this one, and I was like, nigga, it was me versus me this whole time. Literally, the cards said this and that and this and that, and they told me this and they told me that, but also at the same time, I did hella shit that they said, but it just might have not been the order of operations that I thought it was going to be, which is cool. It happens. Like, sometimes things don't happen the way that we want them to. They happen the way they're supposed to. And there was a lot of times where I wanted certain things to turn out this way or things that happen this way, and they just didn't, G. So hey, it's okay. And when I watched that reading, it really inspired me and it encouraged me that I am my best voice. Like, I trust my voice. I trust my intuition. I trust my guidance. I trust my discernment. I pray for guidance, discernment, encouragement, support from my ancestors all the time. Praying has truly helped me. This was a spiritual year. This also was a year to trust what I was feeling. It was also a year to tell people what the fuck it was and what the fuck it ain't. It was also a year to stand up for yourself. It was a year to trust your gut. It was a year of fighting through. It was a year of knowing that the heavy is the head that wear the crown. Like, you can't be out here being like, oh, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have all these different ideas about victory, but like can't do the trials and tribulations that come with them. And I think that my first year of being 30 taught me that, like, there's things that if I want them, I have to fight for them, and not only fight for them in the sense of like it's not about like fighting for them in the sense of like it's like not yours. Like it's yours, but you have to meet it halfway. Like you have to be the person, have your energy, have yourself in a place where you can even show up or even fucking carry the thing you're trying to carry. Like trying to get not just simple basic stuff, but like wherever, if it's fame or if it's clout or if it's fucking some place in your job, or get to being a certain type of parent or a certain type of caregiver. If you want to show up and be the best motherfucking gymnast or be the best basketball player, all that shit requires some type of effort and work, and that shit is not easy. So one thing that helped me this year also did is that it helped me stop smoking Fronto and grabba and tobacco in my weed. Like, I have been smoking weed since I was 19, and like pretty much after that, everything was like a blunt. Like, I think my first interaction like with weed was with a blunt. Like, you know what I'm saying? Neither here nor there. The last 10 years of my life, I've smoked Fronto and blunts and tobacco. Y'all probably heard me talk about it on here and talk about how I've been wanting to stop and shit like that. And I finally stopped. And most of it felt like a choice, right? But I also felt like it was time to make that choice. I was ready to make that choice. I was mature. I had seen enough. I had been through enough. I had experienced all of my lows and highs, my hoes and highs, and everything else in between with tobacco and blunts and Fronto. I've seen the effects it's had on my body. I have enjoyed the highs. I've enjoyed the time, but now it's time for something different. And that was something that 2024 got me able to do. Like, I had been trying to do that for a really long time, is that I am in control and that this is a choice. And because of not only wanting to have good health, good lungs and things like that, which was really a really big choice for me why I did it. It also was to show myself that I can do it. Like there's nothing on this planet or nothing in this life that could put me in a place where I'm not in control. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, I really like hemp leaves. I like banana leaves, too. You know, I like those. But I do like papers. But I do like those when I do get a chance. And because I'm getting back on it, yeah, I should probably put those back in the rotation, too. So, yeah, let's get into it. I'm also a little high right now, which is great. If you have your tea, your weeds, your wine, your whatever you need, your food, your blankets, your onesies, whatever. Get situated. So, I don't know how long this reading is going to be. But, hey, we here. I don't know if it's going to be super long or super short. I'm just going to let the universe talk and see what happens. So, it's been kind of interesting to kind of deal with just looking back in retrospect. Like, this year was moving by so fast, and then it was slow as fuck. But I think it's because the year moved so fast that Mercury retrograde and them retrogrades at the end of the year slowed things down and really had you go back and be like, what the fuck, and why the fuck, and how the fuck, and when the fuck. The fuck. The fuck. That's what it gave. The fuck. The fuck? The fuck. That was 2023. That was 2023 for sure. The fuck? Like, it gave, like, the fuck you thought. Like, yeah, I'm doing that shit. And then it also gave, what the fuck? The fuck? Let me put some Florida water on my hands. Y'all already know what time it is. You already know if you would like to book a reading with me, you can do so at the link in my bio. Those readings are not only good for me, like in the grand scheme of things, like y'all are supporting me, but I set these readings up so that you can excel in your life, you know, and you can really get where you need to go. I have helped people get married, predicted pregnancies, moves, helping people in their career, help people buy houses. I've helped people get new cars. I've helped people excel in where they were trying to go. I've helped people leave really tough relationships. I've done it all. Done almost all, not all of it. But because I have there's just certain things I won't do, like play in delusion land with you, or lie to you, or fucking uh tell you something you don't need to know when it's time. They only tell me what you're supposed to know in that time. So all those things to say, I'm here to help and support you. I'm here to figure out what that looks like. If you like to do trade and barter with Link, I take Link for sure. I also, right now, that's the only other trade and barter I'll do. But you could book with me on my site and my link in my bio, and get a reading for yourself. So when I do this reading for the collective now, you can do one with yourself and have it for yourself. So 2024, my goal is to pull 3 cards of what we should expect, what's the insight, guidance we have for 2024. Calling on the Most High, calling on God, calling on the Spirit guides, calling on the Most High, calling on God, calling on my Spirit guides, my guardian angels, my ancestors of love, light, protection, and truth. Calling on the Most High, calling on God, calling on. Whoa, the cards are jumping. Calling on my spirit guides, my guardian angels, my ancestors of love, light, protection, and truth. Calling on the Most High, calling on God, calling on my spirit guides, my guardian angels, my ancestors of love, light, protection, and truth. Calling on Archangel Michael. Oh, there you go. Calling on Archangel Michael. Calling on Archangel Michael. Calling on my ancestors who love me, care for me. Calling on my ancestors who protect me, want the best for me. Oh, calling on my ancestors who want to see me win, who want to see me succeed. Calling on my higher self. Calling on my Ori. Calling on my Ori. Calling on my higher self. Calling on my Ori. Calling on my Ori. Oh. Calling on my higher self. All right, let's see what the cards are. We got 3 cards. Bada boom, bada bang. Let's see what we got. And then we got a card at the bottom of the deck. And I will pull more cards for more guidance where it seems to fit. It depends. Like, we'll just see what happens. But a lot of times, I just really try to keep it simple with the cards. Like, one thing I try to teach people when I do decide to teach tarot, or when I do find that I gravitated towards helping somebody with that in that capacity, when they ask for it, there's so much juice and so much message and so much wisdom and so much guidance in one card. You don't always need 1,000 cards. Sometimes the cards just be so it's a one picture page of a story, like, and you could read like that. But 9 out of 10, you need to be able to take everything you can from one card. You need to be able to read people off one card. It does add, you can add, you can do the card at the bottom of the deck to get more context, because it's important to have context and really understand a full scope of a picture. But you really got to be able to do one at a time. You got to be able to understand all the cards and all they have to offer, instead of just having 1,000 cards on the table. You in your messages, you can't even revert back or reference 2 messages. So, little tarot 101 tip there. So let's get into it. Let's see what the cards are for the collective for 2024. What are the cards for the collective for 2024? What is the insight? What is coming? What is happening? What will be going on in 2024? All right. Oh, man, let me tell y'all. This year is I'm going to just say this. If you have been waiting to get in a relationship, this is for a particular group of people. If you just got out of a relationship, I'm not talking to you. If you was just in a relationship, or been in a relationship in the last 1 to 2 years, maybe 3, maybe like less than 3, like it's about to be 3. So less than 3 years. So if you haven't been in a relationship in less than 3 years, or you just got a relationship, I'm not talking to you. If you have been waiting or have been out of a relationship for more than 3 years, I'm talking to you. Some of y'all, and also I'm talking to a particular group of people who are also not divorced or not have not been married. So some of y'all have been married. I'm not talking about you. If you've been divorced, I'm not talking about you. This is a particular type of group of people. People who have not made it to that level of marriage, like, you know what I'm saying? Or like I said, like I said, I have to just keep some of the messages. If it's been like, if you've been divorced and you haven't been married, you've been divorced and like you're not married anymore, and it's been like 7, 8, 9, 10 years, they're really telling me 10. Like 10 plus years, I am talking to you. There are people who have just not been in a relationship, have not been in connections, have not been with people in that capacity, and that this will be the year. Now, this will also be the year that y'all will be leaving people, leaving certain people behind. This will be the year of the great migration. You will be migrating to and from. Like everybody, it's like on their Harry Potter shit. Everybody is getting away from the teams they not on, and people are getting ready. Some people are taking their talents to South Beach, nigga. Some people are leaving teams, starting new teams, coming home. You got to figure out where you are in that. Some people are literally leaving everything, leaving everybody. Some people are going on solo, dolo adventures. You're moving to another country, another state, another place, a home by yourself, maybe even. This 2024 is about making it very clear where you will not be at. 2024 is the year of leaving behind what doesn't want to be there with you. Leaving behind what has left you. Leaving behind fucking rigid, hard places. Leaving behind places that are sad and gloomy, and I'll get into some details, but you cannot be staying around people, being with people, places, and things that just bring the doom and gloom. We have the 8 of Cups here. Look at this nigga on this mountain. I am also filming from YouTube and also IG, so I'm bouncing back and forth. You see this nigga? This nigga is walking up a hill. You see these cups? These cups are like, yo. And I want to say this is the moon that will be around New Year's Eve. Not like fully, right? Because we just had a full moon, so now the moon is going to a new moon. I don't think it'll be this close. It might be, but it won't be a new moon, right? So it's probably going to be like a halfway moon. We getting ready to go into this new moon. So what I'm saying is, this is a time where you got to decide what you are leaving behind. What is not coming with you. 2024 will be the year of deciphering. Yo, I need to stay here. I need to leave. I need to keep fucking this person. I need to stop fucking this person. I need to stop being friends with this person. I need to start being friends with this person. I need to leave this job. I need to go to this job. This is a year of knowing your damn worth. Simple as we can put it. This will be the year where you know your worth. This will be the year where you find out how much you are worth to other people. Because people, not only will you be leaving people, people will be leaving you. So this will be the year to let people leave and let you leave too. This will not be the year to play around and try to appease the people, because some people will not be thinking about your feelings as much as you thinking yours. Now, I'll say this. 8 is a number of karma. It give what you get. It's giving this and that. So the way you leave people, the way you see these cups, you don't see them all thrown out on the floor. You don't see them all scattered out on the floor. You don't see them all over the place. You don't see them cars all over the place. You don't see these cars fucking, thrown all type of way, willy-nilly. This person carefully chose these relationships, these places, these institutions that needed to go. They carefully chose this and stacked them. So it's an honoring. There's a real laying to rest here. Like, there are certain things you are laying to rest. You are leaving behind certain things. These are of the emotional sense. So I don't see, it's not giving real funeral. It's metaphorical funeral, metaphorical memorial. This is I'm laying this to rest. This is no longer a part of my life. This is no longer for me. This is no longer what I'm trying to do. This is no longer who I'm trying to be with. This is no longer who I'm trying to be kicking it with. This is no longer who I want to be seen with. This is no longer the places and people and connections that I'm trying to have. The 8 of Cups is really gotta go, Buster. Time to go. Either you or them. You gonna leave and move around, or they gonna leave and move around. Eight of Cups. Gotta get her out. Gotta get out of here. Gotta go. Things gotta go. Simple. Now, that's the card that sticks out to me the most because these other cards are absolutely beautiful. And it's a mixed bag to me because the cards we have at the bottom, so we have, let me speak slowly because I'm very excited because the spread looks good. But it's also very heavy because the Eight of Cups is a high cup. Like, it's not like the Ace of Cups or the 2, the 3, the 4, maybe even the 5. You feel me? It's not like that. This is stuff that you have built time with. These are people you might have been cool with for at least 8 seasons, or that could be 2 years or 8 months. Maybe even like you were talking to somebody, dating somebody for 8 months, or, you know, you could have started dating, you could start dating somebody in January and you gotta stop dating in August, or you start, you know what I'm saying? Or like you leave people alone in this time. Like this is really a time where you decide who is coming with you and who's not. The Eight of Cups is really not no joke. Like it's not an easy card. It's not the worst thing you can get. It's not terrible. Like I fuck with it, but it's not like the worst thing that can happen to you. Hold on 1 second, you guys. Actually, I'm going to just do this. I'll be back. Okay, I'll be back. Okie dokies. Sorry, y'all. I had to go let my friend in. So, and that was hella stairs. What the fuck? Hella stairs, bro. Okay, so, like I was saying, this is a great year. But, like, it's giving, you get this for that. So, one of my favorite things I'll say is, it's giving 80-20 rule. You want to keep fucking with 20s, you going to miss out on the 80. You fuck with the 80, you going to miss the 20s. You get to decide what you want. So, we got the Four of Wands, y'all. If you want to get married, this could be the year. You meet somebody you get married to. You meet somebody, you connect with somebody, you get with somebody you can be married to. You get with somebody you can be in a long-term committed relationship with. The Four of Wands is about marriages, connections, anniversaries. Also about like getting promotions. So you might be in a situation where you get a promotion and like you can move up a level. You can move on to the next thing. You can do the next thing. Like you want to be in these situations where you are able to see that there's more for yourself, but you gotta be able to leave the things that are not good for you. Like you can't keep fucking with shit that's half-ass shit, half-ass lovers, half-ass blessings, half-ass paying you, half-ass treating you worth the sight, half-ass friends. If you want good friends, like look at this. This is how it's laid out. I'm going to show you how it's laid out. You see this? I'm showing it on YouTube and on IG. So you see this? Hold on. You can't see it because my nails are on the way. Very pretty nails, but not the cards. You see the Two of Wands in the middle? See the Two of Wands in the middle? You see how bright these cards are compared to this card? Look how this card is so dark and gloomy, and these cards are so bright and luscious. Like, you see the difference? You see the difference? The cards tell so many stories. And again, this is a good thing to me because this is a time for you to leave people who don't appreciate you. Stop engaging with people that don't fuck with you. Stop engaging with people that don't want what you want. If you want a relationship, stop dealing with people who don't want one. Yes, then you will be walking away from something. It's sacrificing something for the betterment of you. You're walking away from this rock, these hard, rigid relationships, these hard, fucking dry ass relationships, people not giving you the energy you want, not texting you, not calling you, jobs that don't treat you with respect, jobs that don't treat you well. My nails, ain't they pretty? But look, focus. You want to be in these situations where you're following the stream of water. You see this water right here? You're going to the things that are wet, the things that are, and I mean that in all ways, right? I mean that in all ways. You want the things that want to make you wet. You want to go to the things that are luscious. They are full of emotion. They're full of reciprocity. They're full of community. They're full of spirit because water is ruled by spirit. Water rules the ancestors. So you want to get closer to God, get closer to spirit. Think about baptism. Think about when you're born. Think about any of those things. You want to go to the things that get you closer to your origin. Like, we're also 70% water. 80% water. So why the fuck are you fucking with people who don't even respect the fact that we are naturally set up to be more inclined to be emotional and fluid and aquatic even? You know what I'm saying? Like, you want people who are not afraid of water, who are not afraid of the deep, who are not afraid of you being deep. You don't want shallow shit no more. This is about not wanting shallow shit no more. This is not about fucking with shit that don't. This is about fucking with shit that make you feel good, that make you feel full, that make you feel whole, it makes you feel fulfilled, it makes you feel seen, appreciated. There's no time to be fucking with shit that don't make you feel like that. It's no time. The Queen of Wands and the King of Wands, gee, I'm telling you, this is team up with the real niggas. This is team up time. Do you see this? I've never seen no shit like this. That's why I'm saying, like, I've been reading tarot for 10 fucking years, and I've never seen no shit like this. It'll be my 10-year anniversary of reading tarot at the end of this year, like going into next year. It'll be 10 years. So, like, this is crazy. You're going to find your match. This is fire signs. I'm a Sagittarius. My birthday was on December 18th. I'm still celebrating my birthday until the end of the year. My birthday is still my birthday until December 31st. So shout out to all the Sagittarius. There's no tea, no shade to the Capricorns. So the fire signs, this is a big fire year. This is a time to use your fire, shine bright. Shine Bright Like a Diamond by Rihanna is exactly what I want to start singing. But this is the time to make sure that you know that, like, you know your fire, you know your worth, you know you're confident, you believe in yourself, you're charismatic, you go with your best foot forward in the what I was about to say is the business room, the bedroom, the backyard, nigga. You take your best self with you everywhere. You don't leave it nowhere. Your best self is not always the self that everybody wants you to be, or your best self is not always what it's supposed to be, whatever you think it's supposed to be. Like, your best self is just you showing up and trying and giving your all, giving your 100, whatever 100 looks like for you. 100 might be 10% one day. Only maybe the best thing you could do was get out of bed that day. That's still showing up. And that shit is beautiful, period. So right now is the time for knowing that, having that stability of your crew, your group, your collective, your tribe, your people, and also having that stability within yourself is going to get you really far in 2024. 2024 is about being confident, and receiving. This is about receiving. You see this circle right here? This person has a circle over their head. This is about receiving. This is about understanding that there are things and blessings ready to come down. You've done the work. You set up the infrastructure. You set up the place. You set up the time. You set up the work. You've done the work. This is about that happening. That's why this is so important, because you have to leave that shit that's not giving you that. Stop fucking with you. Like, I had to really learn in 2023, like, rejection is protection. When something doesn't want you, then they're either protecting you from them or you're getting protected from something else. And at the end of the day, what's for you is never gonna miss you. What's supposed to love you, who's supposed to be your friend, you know, the fucking grants you're supposed to get, the awards you're supposed to get, that shit is so heartbreaking when you apply for awards and you apply for grants and you do all this stuff and you don't get it. Like, what's for you is for you. And you really got to understand that certain things come with certain things. And, like, you can't be out here, like, trying to covet somebody else's, be jealous of, envious of somebody else's blessings. You want to make sure that you trust your own blessings. Like, that's mine because that's mine. This is the person I'm supposed to be with. This is the friends I'm supposed to have. You can be envious and jealous of why they get to be friends with them. You don't even know what type of person they are. You don't know what type of shit they got going on. I've had to learn that with friends, people I've liked, loved, cared about, jobs. I've had my fair share of rejections. I'm not like, it's nobody who's like absolved of that shit. And if you are, well, fucking good for you. Fucking get a cookie, nigga. Like, shit, some of us ain't had that, okay? And that's cool, right? Whatever. Like, there's something in your birth chart. That's cool. But, like, hey, it happens. So this year is really about confidence. It's really about stability, trusting the stability in the groundwork you make, like making sure your north, south, east, and west is well, making sure your left, right, back, and forward is good, making sure you paying attention to your diagonals and like you taking care of your four corners of life. Simple as put. You want to make sure your four corners of life is good. You know, like you don't want to be out here fucking around and not taking care of your life, taking care of your well-being, taking care of yourself, your peace, the work and the things that you got going on. So I'm gonna pull some more cards. Can I have some more clarification for the King of Wands, the Four of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the Eight of Cups? So I'm just gonna go in the order that feels more calling to me. Let's do the Eight of Cups. I would like some more clarification for the Eight of Cups for insight, guidance. It's easy for the cards to just kind of like flip out, but I'm being really intentional about this shit. Okay. Yep, I'm telling you, I just did the reading for December. I did the reading for December, January, and this shit on point as fuck. Can I get a clarifier for the Queen of Wands, please? Can I get a clarifier for the Four of Wands? I wish I could see the cards on the table. Like, I want to give me, like, I'm about to start, like, upgrading how I do tarot because I want to be able to do, like, aerial shots and, like, all type of shit. Can I get clarifier for the Four of Wands? Can't make it up. Clarify for the King of Wands. I'm going to pull that because that was crazy. That card jumped out like, what the fuck? Can I get a clarifier for the King of Wands, please? I'm trying to close my eyes because I don't want to see the cards. I want it to be a surprise. Can I get a clarifier for the King of Wands? Clarify for the King of Wands. Clarify for the King of Wands. Clarify for the King of Wands. Okay. And I'm going to get the card at the bottom of the deck. Right. So, man, the Tower card is showing up a fucking again, bro. And it's at the bottom of the deck, though. So, we'll take it. I'm going to see what's at the bottom of that. Yeah, okay. Right. It's going to come when certain people are going to leave y'all life. Certain things are going to happen that are going to be of shock to y'all. It's a shock to all of us, honestly. Like, nobody is going to be absolved from this. Everybody's going to get a shock or two in 2024. I mean, look at the fuck that's going on. Genocide is all type of shit going on. It's affecting us. Hella shit's happening in the world between what's happening on the systemic level. That shit is affecting us emotionally, physiologically. It's affecting us. So right now, a lot of things are going to be happening that are a blessing in disguise. It doesn't feel like it in the moment. It doesn't feel like what's happening a lot of times is for your betterment when it's happening to you. But a lot of times because you're in a comfort zone and you're stuck dealing with the same people, the same things, same habits, same addictions, and they have to come switch that shit up. And of course, it's going to break your heart, hurt your feelings. Everybody is going to have their feelings hurt this year by the fact that they might not want to let go, might not want to give up, might not want to get away from the things that are actually holding them back. There's a lot of times where we might not even know a thing is holding us back. It could be a friend, anybody. And some of y'all might be going through this now, and it's like translating into what 2024 is going to bring you after that. But you have to deal with the aspect of the fact that these things are happening and that these things have to happen. And it's not nobody's necessary fault, but this shit's going to help your mental. It's going to help y'all be more balanced. You're going to learn how to take more risk and like open up. You're going to learn how to receive. You're going to learn how to love yourself. You're going to learn that everybody's not your fucking friend and that everybody deserves you. And that sometimes people are going to respond or react negatively to you being happy. And also, you want to be in these situations where you being happy might make people unhappy. Like, if or doing what's best for you might piss people off, or doing what's best for you might hurt people. Like, and hurt people is none of your business sometimes. If you say, I'm moving to another school, or I'm going to another place, or I'm getting divorced, or I'm doing this, I'm gonna, have I'm emancipate myself from my parents, whatever the fuck, because there's a whole bunch of different ways that we can leave people or leave situations, or, quit a job, put your 2 weeks in, leave without notice. Like, all that shit can be extremely traumatizing and stressful for everybody involved. And it's not necessarily your responsibility to give a fuck about a nigga feelings all the time when you got to do what's best for you. If you have to leave, then you have to leave. Just like people, that's the thing too. Think about it in this context. When you leave an abuser, yes, you're going to hurt the abuser's feelings. Even they be needing people, that power dynamic, trigger warning, right? They be needing that dynamic to fulfill something. So when you leave, yes, that's going to hurt them because they don't have anybody to enact that behavior, enact that way, enact that bullshit on. So yes, they're going to try to do everything they can to get you back, because that means they have to find another victim, another person to trick and bamboozle and pull in and lure in and fuck around with. So that's just an example to that. People who hurt you and people who do harm to you, their feelings will be hurt when you leave them. And you cannot confuse that with regret or shame or needing to forgive them. Sometimes people just feelings need to be hurt. And that's a part of their lesson too. And a part of your lesson too if it goes the other way. Sometimes motherfuckers' feelings just gonna be hurt. That's it. Hey, that's what it is. This year has shown me so much about like get my own feelings being hurt, that leads to gold and treasure and lessons from motherfuckers. You feel me? So, yes, you gonna get your ego handled and dealt with for sure. Ego handled and dealt with, but it's because certain things need to be left. Certain things need to go. People need to be behind you. And so many of y'all are having to really learn how to be confident and be yourself and be and examine more beyond what you know. Some of y'all don't know everything. Like, some of y'all think y'all know everything, and y'all think y'all have been around the people y'all been around are the people who are going to be in your life forever. In regards to like some of them will be. For sure. Don't be looking around at everybody and being like, who gotta go? No, some of them people will be in your life forever. Lord see it, and Lord see it be fit. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, some of them people and some of them ways about you are stuck and crystallized because you won't open and expand. Okay, you think you've met every lover. You think you've been in every relationship. You think you've been in every marriage. You think you've done everything, so no other lover person could teach you anything, or no other lover person could show you nothing. You learned it all, and then the motherfucker come in and really show you something, and then now you scared, or you worried, or you fearful, because that fear and anxiety and worry is your intuition showing you that you're resisting something. You're resisting growth. So sometimes the universe gotta surprise you with the lover, surprise you with the new job, surprise you with the new friend, surprise you with the move, surprise you with the congratulations, the email or whatever, because you taking too long to make a decision. You fuck around and talk yourself, walk yourself, get yourself out of some shit that really is for you. So sometimes they gotta come surprise. You can't guess it. You can't be looking for it, because you fuck it up. You would ruin it. So sometimes they gotta just surprise the lover, and then it's gonna come as a shock. And everybody knows that good things come with triggers too. It starts asking you, do you think you're good enough? I watched Tequila and the Bee. One, shout out to the good fathers. Shout out to the good black fathers. A lot of us didn't always get good black fathers, but I'm grateful for the ones that are. That shit is so important. No matter if you are the father of children that you didn't give birth to, or you didn't help with the birth with, or didn't, you wasn't the biological father, but you still showed up as a father figure for people and children. Grateful. Shout out to Lawrence Fishburne's character on Akila and the Bee. Of course, he got on my motherfucking nerves at some point, but I enjoyed that character. And I also cried to that movie. On Christmas, I'm about to start watching that as that's going to be my Christmas movie. And you know what they say is, our greatest fear is not that we're inadequate. Our greatest fear is that we're powerful beyond comprehension. Yeah, we're just powerful. Sometimes we're just so afraid of being powerful and great that we'll just stay small, stay with what we know, stay with what we used to doing. We don't try, Akila had to learn those words, but she also had to be encouraged and be around the right people. And yeah, powerful beyond measure. Thank you. I was wondering if that was the word. Thank you. So you want to make sure you're in these situations and in these groups and in these communities and in these teams with the lovers and the people that really see you and really help you get there, because you don't want to be fucking around with people who gonna talk you out your dreams and talk you out your wishes. And even some of the people, like even in the Kill and the Bee, her mom almost talked her out that shit. Sometimes the people you really think would see that shit for you ain't gonna see it for you until you do it, or do it for yourself. So just know that this is so important. I'm so grateful for y'all, and I miss you too. I have a few more cards before I have to go and go spend time. But you want to make sure that this year you understand that, like, it's time. It's okay to go look. It's okay to go search. It's okay to know that there's more out there. It's okay to know that there is more. Like, why are you not understanding there's more? Like, there's more. There's more out here. There's more. It's not about this more fish in the sea thing. It's not about none of that shit. It's really like believing that you have to deal with what you've been dealing with is lack. Let's wake it up. Okay, let's wake it up. What you think you have to deal with and put up with, and you don't think there's no love out here for you, you don't think there's enough friends out here for you, you don't think, that's lack mentality. You're not thinking from a place of abundance. Because, yes, you're not supposed to be blowing through people and friends like that, but some people just ain't going to be your friend forever. There's people you went to grammar school, high school, college, summer camp, AAU, was in programs with, that you ain't friends with no more. They ran their course. That's what it was. And some people last a little bit longer, and then some people, unfortunately, for a whole bunch of different reasons, are just not in your life anymore due to their own decisions or wherever they at in their life, or new blessings took them somewhere else and y'all drifted apart. You can't. Hey, G, it's a part of that. So you want to be in these situations where you understand that, like, there are going to be new things. We have the Ace of Pentacles coming right under the Eight of Cups. New opportunities are going to come from you leaving things. You're going to start over. A lot of y'all don't even know, like, you're starting over. Look how sexy my nails are. Love my friend. Shout out to her doing my nails on my birthday. They look so good. But Yeah, you want to be in these situations where you understand that like there's new opportunities. God, the Most High, the ancestors, you know, the universe is going to bring you because you decide to take that walk, take that leap, take that step out of the garden. So you might have been going and doing this garden, but now it's time to build a new garden. It's time to build a new group. It's time to build a new tribe. It's time to build a new village. Like it's time to do a new relationship, you know, or take your relationship to the next level. Get married, get engaged. Do you want to be my partner? Do you want to be my boyfriend, my girlfriend? Do you want to start dating for real? Being, you know, do you want to be open now? Whatever the case may be, where it feels like the next level, not feels like you're downgrading. That is going to be a great indicator for you. If you feel like you're downgrading when you're dealing with these people, then that's your indicator you got to move. When you feel like you can go up levels, like this is not as far as we can go, then that is where you want to be at. You want to be with people where you're like, this is not as far as we can go. This is not as far as we can take it. We can go farther. We can take it there. Like we can be married. We can, you know, motherfucking be super friends. We could work together. We could take it next level with work. You know what I'm saying? Maybe somebody who's helped you with work now becomes your manager. Whatever the case may be, it's time to level up. And it's time to take it to a level where there's actual fruitful things coming from this. You want to be dealing with shit that's fruitful and things that match your abundance and match your reciprocate the same energy you're trying to reciprocate. Like it's about give and take right now. You have a lot of kings and queens on the board. The Queen of Wands with the King of Cups. This is the Queen of Wands with the King of Cups. To me, this feels like maturity, like bad bitch maturity, like the baddest bitch, but she is mature. Like she maybe used to be like that, or she used to move around in a way that would get her in trouble or get you in trouble. Don't think about gender, but I'm reading it the way the cards are. You could also be the Queen of Wands, no matter your gender. You could be the Queen of Wands. You know, this person has lived and has grown and has built fire up for themselves and has made a name for themselves and has really shown their power, and they go after it and go get it. They go get it. They go get that shit. They want it. They go get it. They go shoot that shot. They go send that email. They go say that thing. These are the type of people. That's what's coming in this year is that type of energy. You might meet women like this, meet people like this, meet anybody of any gender like this who's a go-getter, who makes you feel like you should go get it. You might be inspired by these people. They might be fire signs. They might not be fire signs. Fire signs are Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. So you want to be in situations where you're around people who inspire you, but also inspire you to be better. You be emotionally mature, G. Like, don't be fucking with people who get you out your bag. Like, don't be fucking with people that make you feel like you got to go down a peg. What I say before, you dealing with people who make you downgrade. Stop dealing with people that make you feel like you got to go down. You want to deal with people that make you go up. You feel me? Like making people make you be like, I can have a healthy conversation with you. I can talk to you. Like our sex gets better because we are able to communicate and talk and be vulnerable. You know, we're able to, you know, do great work and take it up a next level because we have the tenacity and power to do it. Like, don't be working with people who not willing to work as hard as you and don't give a fuck as much as you. And if this is real nigga shit for you and it's a side hustle for somebody else, y'all not on the same page. Gotta remove them. If it is a side hustle for you and you want to deal with people who treat shit like a side hustle, then go deal with them people. That's what we saying. That's what everybody's saying. So line up with the people that line up with you. If you work somewhere, like if you work in a McDonald's and everybody treat that shit like they job, they community, they family, and they, you know, they all live, they love working together, they a family, and you're not feeling that because you don't want to do everything they doing. And of course, capitalism is a thing, but it might be better to move to another chain or go to a restaurant or go somewhere where it's just work. And you just come in, do what you got to do. You got your coworker friends, you call it a day. But you want to be working in places where people are in alignment with you. You want to date people, have sex with people, motherfucker, be friends with people, work with people who are in alignment with you. And you're mature. Like you're making mature, okay, you feel me? You're making good decisions with your fire. You are heavy is the head that wears the crown. Hey now, heavy is the head that wears the crown. So you don't want to be out here doing shit that gets your crown knocked off your head, or you knocking your own crown off your head. You know what I'm saying? Moving around, doing too much, and you fucking around and knock your crown off, break it, hurt it. You know what I'm saying? Always can be replaced. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't take the power from you. But you want to be in places where, and in cases where you are not jumping out of your body. That's the best way I could put it. This will be a lot of years for anniversaries, celebrations. I see a few weddings, but I see like some baby showers. So if you don't want to get pregnant, I suggest you be on top of that. Okay, birthday parties, people graduating, people housewarmings. It could be weddings too. Just coming together. This will be a year for parties. This will be a year where people are partying, kicking and hanging out. COVID is definitely still a real thing, so we got to figure out how niggas gonna do that. And like I said, you don't want to party with people who don't take COVID seriously. That's your absolute motherfucking God-given right. If you don't want to fuck with people who take COVID too seriously, that is your right. You get to choose what come with that. You hear what I'm saying? Like, you get your 80, you get your 20. You already know the 80-20 rule. You get the person who really give you everything you want, everything you need, and then the 20 is like that fickle shit, but it's all of it. Most of it is cons. You get to decide what you want to do with the fact that this shit is like real good, but it's like all in this terrible situation, or you got somebody who's really good, really solid with they flaws, and they're all their things that are not perfection. Hey, there we go. So right now, this time is to really be confident. Be on your shit, G. Like, don't play about people. Again, I also talked about this in the other video. I'm officially 30 days, almost 30 days. It'll be 30 days January 3rd with no tobacco, no fronto, no nothing. I'm just smoking straight weed. It's very cool and very cool to see me leave something behind that has given me a lot of emotional support and comfort as well. And finally find that there's other things that I can take comfort in and like really like I can do something else and I can have a better relationship with my health. So I shade to growth. I shade to growth. So I'm feeling like I should close it out with I think I wanna close it out. I don't know what I wanna close it out with. I think I'm gonna close it out with I think I'm gonna do this. Okay, so I'm gonna pull some advice cards for 2024 to really capitalize on the blessings and, capitalize on, just really take advantage of the positives of this year and being able to really navigate and resolve and avoid the negatives as much as possible. Let me make sure the cards are turned up. What the fuck? I don't know. Let me see. Okay, I'm just assuming that the decks is turned up the wrong way. All right, ancestors, can I get some advice for the collective? Can I get some advice? Can I get some advice for 2024 for the collective? What's the advice we have for 2024? Live from New York. I am not in Chicago right now. Everybody is talking about getting on my ass if I move to New York. And if I move to New York, what about it? I'm playing about it, but like I said, this a year, you don't know. But as of right now, I'm in Chicago. Love Chicago. Chicago will be my home base forever, but I also love New York. I'm definitely be on my bi-coastal mommy shit. Bisexual, bi-coastal mommy. You feel me? You already know, big Sagittarius energy. I'm a mover. I feel like moving. But I'm going to leave this card out. This is advice for 2024. Can I have some advice for 2024? I have so much work and so many things I love and care about here. I don't see myself moving anytime soon, but hey, people been asking. People been all in my DMs, all on my phone, calling me, telling me if I move to New York, niggas in New York try to get me to move to New York. It's fun. It's cute. I love y'all. I don't know. I thought my boyfriend, my husband, was in New York too. I feel like I like dating in New York. It's fun. But also I always wanted to have my Chicago love story too. I always thought that like my man would be from Chicago and like we have a Chicago baby and like be like a Chicago ass niggas. It's so corny, but I love a good Chicago love story. And then also I love New York too, so I can see me dating a New York nigga for sure. We'll see. This year is really looking like relationship time, so I'm excited about it. Um, Especially because I've just been kind of really focusing on myself and doing all this work. I've also talked to y'all about like being celibate. I've been celibate for 3 years, since 2020. You feel me? And yeah, that shit's been crazy. Like this year, I've been less serious about it. Like opening up again and like opening up to people again and that type shit. But like. Not me writing the Black Love play, fam. Let me tell you, I am working on some Black Love stuff. It's for my album, though. So, I gotta figure that out, too. I need to figure out my stuff for my next music videos. If you have not seen my music video, go watch that shit. It's called Chaos. It's on YouTube. JBambii, JBambii, Chaos. Go watch that shit. So, oh my God, this is definitely the year of getting you uncomfortable so you can get out your comfort zone, so you can really get really comfortable, so you can feel real true comfort and true peace and true content and true balance, instead of the fake ass bullshit you think is real balance and love and whatever. Like really showing you real love, really showing you real care, showing you a real home, showing you real, but you gotta let go of that fake shit. Yeah, I would really love to do some like some cool like Black love story work and shit. That would be so cool. Like I love hearing stories about people falling in love and like people being together. I constantly be looking. I vacillate between love stories and like motherfucking love stories and wedding shows. I love wedding shows. I'm gonna have a wedding. I want to get married. Really, I definitely want to get married for sure. Like I want to be married. But I don't want to have a traditional wedding. Like, I'm just too, like, untraditional and unconventional for a traditional wedding. Like, I want to wear a purple dress. And, like, I definitely still, on the level of patriarchy, I want my man to propose to me. And I'm going to act silly. Like, I'm going to be like... I'm going to be so dramatic. Oh, my God. And any nigga marry me, you already know I'm dramatic. I'm good for an eye roll. I'm good for a silly giggle. I'm truly going to be dramatic. Like, what? I love watching wedding proposals. I love watching that shit. I also like to get a ring, like, that is made out of, like, gold and, like, a stone. Like, maybe gold and amethyst. Or, like, gold and, like, motherfucking jade, emerald, like, a crystal and gold. So, like, I love gold because gold is real and you can melt that down and help your people with that shit. And then also at the same time, like, the crystal, the spiritual aspect of me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to have a weed bar. I want to have a wedding where there's a fat-ass weed bar. Like, people have open bars. I'm going to have a weed bar and then not have hard liquor. If you want to bring hard liquor, it's BYOB. You know what I'm saying? But... I would like to have like fucking like wine and seltzers, like very slight shit. Champagne, I love champagne. Maybe like a great like motherfucking like bottle of mezcal and tequila. Neither here nor there. I'm pulling advice to close this out. This reading is not going to end on me. If it ends on me, fuck it, because that's what it got to do. I don't even care. But I'm grateful for y'all. Hopefully this reading saves on here. If not, I'm just going to keep going and then we'll just share it on on YouTube. You'll just see it on YouTube. But this is definitely that time. It's definitely that time. But also I've been on here for an hour. So this is really, I'm going to pull 2 more cards. Yeah, this is the year of rebirth. This is the year of shooting your shot, rebirth, not giving up on yourself, using your magic, trusting your voice, your inner voice, trusting your power, your magic, trusting your ability to be an adventurer, being an explorer, like going out and go get the world. Save the world, be a better person in the world, love the world better, love yourself more, love your friends more, and get away from motherfuckers who don't want to be on that shit with you. Get away from motherfuckers. You want to be a hater, go with the other haters. If you want to be a lover, go be be with the lovers. Go be with the sweetie pies. Go date people who want the same things as you. Go be with people who want the same things as you. Go be friends with people who think like you. Get out of these relationships and people who don't fuck with the real nigga shit. So I'm gonna take that as a sign. I'm gonna go. Because they're counting down on here. I think they back on getting on niggas' ass about the time limits on here. So we've been on here for an hour. Both of these readings will be on YouTube. Book a reading with me if you feel so inclined. Happy New Year. Happy 2024. Live from New York. I'll see you soon, Chicago. I love y'all. Grateful to be here. Grateful to still be alive. Grateful for y'all to still be alive. You can watch this reading on IG and you can watch this reading on YouTube when I put it on there. Look out for Black American Beauty. Look out for my next singles, Call Me Up, and motherfucking Church Fan. I'll see y'all soon. Peace.